2. Hello. Ooh, that's loud. Hello 1 2. 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 Good. minute. 1 minute. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Wow. Hello, hello, hello. Gonna start in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Seconds. Start up in 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome from Assumption High School, where tonight we've got non-conference action for you as the Assumption Royals play host to the Warriors of Neillsville. Hi, everybody. My name's Randy Paul. Alongside is Trevor Zaleski from ZaleskiSports.com. Don Chesborough back at our studios, engineering our broadcast as we are getting everything set here for tonight's contest. So we're just trying to adjust some of the volumes here and make sure that we've got it going the right level here. And we'll see if we got the right levels now. Hello, 1, 2. Testing 1, 2 on our levels here. Levels are not there where we need them to be. Just trying to see if we can get our levels good and our here a little bit, see if that helps a little bit. And see if we've got a level 1, 2 check on the levels. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2 on the level. Test 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Check 1, 2. One, two. All right, I think we got everything straightened out here from Assumption High School as the Assumption Royals get set to take on the Warriors of Neillsville. Glad that you are along for this broadcast. We got a little bit of information about these two squads. Royals coming in with a record of 10-7 overall, 6-6 in the Merriwood South Conference. For the Warriors of Neillsville, they're 14-2 on the year, 11-1, first place in the Clover Belt East, and they are ranked number 8 in Division 4. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back from Assumption right after this.
Gathered before you to give praise and honor to your name. So this event help each of us grow, mature, and witness your presence in our lives. We are a community of people with various backgrounds and abilities. Help each of us, Father, to do our very best and to be supportive and respectful of others. Amen. In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Please remain standing, joining in the singing of our national anthem this evening led by the Assumption High School Band under the direction of Miss Molly Thomas.
Wisconsin summers can be unbearably hot and steamy, but you'll feel completely cool when you count on local Bryant dealer Comfort Air Heating, Cooling, Plumbing. From installations and replacements to repairs and maintenance, our knowledgeable experts do whatever it takes to keep you comfortable. That's why homeowners in Stevens Point and Wisconsin Rapids have trusted us and the Bryant name for nearly 20 years. And you can too.
Learn more at comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
Join the roster at Aspirus Riverview Hospital and Clinics. Whether you're a rookie or an old pro, Aspirus Riverview Scouts are looking for players with MVP potential. And you don't need to be a medical professional to make the team. There are opportunities in a wide variety of careers. Apply for a tryout today at aspirus.org/careers. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Let's be honest, we all love the freedom of choice, right? Paper or plastic, Packers versus Bears, cable TV versus streaming. When it comes to how you get your TV, you have a choice. Stop getting bullied into expensive, bulky cable TV packages when you can stream TV for nearly half the price. Streaming just means you get your TV over the internet instead of cable or a satellite dish. As Central Wisconsin's very own internet service provider, Solaris is happy to offer its customers the freedom to choose how they get their TV. For a limited time, Solaris will even give you a free Roku streaming stick when you sign up for internet, so you can try streaming risk-free. No contracts, free installation, and 24-hour local technical support makes Solaris the clear choice. So what do you say? The Solaris team is ready to help you cut the cord and save you money when you use your internet connection to stream TV. Stop and call or visit us at Solaris.net to learn more.
Solaris Media Shower is currently available in Arkdale, Nakusa, Port Edwards, Rudolph, Wisconsin Rapids, and the town of Plover. Certain restrictions may apply.
Back here at Assumption High School as they are introducing the starting lineups. Let's do the same, first of all, for John Geyer's Neillsville Warriors. They are starting at one guard, Bella Opel. She's a junior. The other is Allie Shanegarth, a senior. The forwards tonight, Jaden Barth, a junior, and a senior, Kayla Oldham, and in the middle, Emma Mosley. She's a sophomore. For the Assumption Royals, starting a three-guard offense tonight, Kendall Schmidt, 5'7", junior. Sammy Nelson, 5'3", junior. And Maria Hartley, a 5'5", junior. The forward, Jesse Grunhofer, also a junior at 5'10", and Maddie Bone, a 6'1" senior. Well, last Friday, Neillsville Warriors beat Loyal 48-33. They're up 23-15 at the break and outscored the Loyal Greyhounds 25-18. The Royals, they lost at Newman Catholic last Thursday, missing a couple of starters. Of course, Emily Bones still injured, so there's a kind of an explanation of what happened up at Newman Catholic last week. So we are all set to go. Royals going away from AM 1320, WFHR on your radio dial. Grunhofer will take a three from the left baseline, goes a little bit wide right, and the rebound comes down to the Warriors. They'll bring it into the forecourt. Shot by Barth from the right side. She immediately knocks down a three. Jaden Barth, the junior, gets the Warriors on the scoreboard first. And the 2-2-1 full court pressure that the Royals able to break. Still without Kendall Schmidt tonight. Still without, excuse me, not Kendall Schmidt, with Kayla Kirkman, excuse me. And without Emily Bone. Maddie Bone is just 13 points shy of 1,000. So if we can get her 13 here tonight, we'll stop the game and have a little bit of a recognition and hopefully get a chance to talk to her after the game as well. Now pass is deflected, turnover number one on the Royals. Bounce it on the left side. Get it down low to Bella Opelt, and she has her first two. And this 8th-ranked Division IV Neillsville Warriors squad having a great year. 14-2 overall, 11-1. First place in the Clover Belt East Conference. Royals on their offensive end for the third time. Turn it over for the second time as the ball is deflected and picked up on the far side of the court and being brought up by Shanegarth. She'll dribble it to the right of the top of the wheel. Go left into the hands of Mosley. She'll put it on the floor once and then swing it on the left-hand wing to Opelt. Come back across the top. Royals in a little bit of a 2-3 zone here. A little bit different look for the Royals tonight. Barth, right side, another 3-bomb on the way. That one comes up short, takes a long bounce over into the corner where Sabby Nelson runs it down for Assumption. 5-0 Warriors on top. Royals looking to break the ice on the rim. Bone has it just inside the free throw line, gets it blocked from behind, but I think they're going to say Bella Olpet with a little bit too much on the arm. First on Bella, that's the first foul here tonight. And it'll send Maddie Bone to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And she is 12 points away from 1,000. Try to keep a close eye on that tonight. 5-1 now, Warriors on top. Give it 2 bounces on the way and good. So 11 points away is Maddie Bone from 1,000. Warriors in the forecourt now with a 3-point advantage. They've got 3 beyond the arc. Shane Garth on the left, Opelt on the top, Barth on the right. Skip it across the top, almost picked off by Nelson. Mosley, left baseline, almost stepped out of bounds. We'll go to Shane Garth, runner down the lane. No, Maddie Bone with the rebound for the Royals. And see if the Royals can chip further into that 3-point Neillsville lead. Man-to-man being employed by the Warriors. A lot of pressure right now on Sammy Nelson, and Maria Hartley comes around to help. Tries to skip it over the top. Barth picks it off, and she'll slow things up because she didn't have numbers that time. She'll dribble it to the left wing before leaving it for Opelt. Opelt will dribble it right to the top of the wheel, take it down the lane into the land of the Giants, and they're going to call a little push. Let's see if that's going to be on. Yep, Kendall Schmidt with the hand check. First on her, first on Assumption. So Maria Hartley will take a seat, and she will be replaced by Kristen Casey, the 5'5 freshman for the Royals. Inbound on the baseline, Shane Garth. Get it to Mosley. Underneath into the hands of Oldham, and she dragged the pivot foot. Turnover number 1 on Neillsville. 5-2 Warriors. 14 and a half minutes, or a few ticks just more than that, left here in the beginning of our ball game. Maddie Bone, left side, Kendall Schmidt. She's beyond the arc, about 4 feet. Gets it back into the paint to Bone. She'll put it up, have it partially blocked by Oldham. And we go the other way. Opelt with a couple of black knee pads on. She must get on the floor quite a bit. She goes straight away with the 3-bomb and knock it down. Bella Opelt, who had 19 the other night against Loyal and averages 14.8 points per ball game, now has 5 for Neillsville. Royals into the front court, trailing at 8-2. Grundhofer has it tipped, but picked up in the far corner by Maddie Bone. She'll take it on top to Schmidt. Kendall will give it right back to Maddie. Little ball fake and move it around right to left now. Ball in the hands of Casey. Schmidt. Grundhofer pops out on the right wing baseline extended. And they'll rotate the arc to the left side. Get it down low. Grundhofer runs the baseline to Bone, and we're going to get a block on the floor. They're going to say no shots. And the foul going to be whistled on Emma Mosley, the sophomore, picking up her first, second team. And Riley Voigt, senior, checks in, replacing Mosley for Coach Geyer. Inbounds. Bone, and there's a foul immediately called on Oldham. So back-to-back within about a second. And I'm going to say once again, no shot. He said as soon as she caught it, she got the foul. So Bone now catches the inbounds on the left wing. And then takes it into the paint. Kicks it back out. Schmidt, 3-ball on the way. Good. Kendall twickles the twines. And it's 8-5 as we approach the 13-minute mark here in the first stanza. Basically, the Warriors have a point guard, a girl on the left wing and right wing, and then way beyond the arc on the left baseline and right baseline. And they just run a cutter through on occasion, or somebody on the baseline, or they try to dribble penetrate, as Opelt does this time and almost loses it. And now it goes to Shane Garth, and we're going to get a hold on the Royals. And that hold will go against Sammy Nelson, the junior's first, team second. So the ball will be inbounded to the left side of the basket as we see it. Gets inbounds to Shane Garth. She'll fire a three ball. Wow, that barely even hit the net. A high arcing three bomb that came down from the rafters, and it barely even moved the net. It was so pure. Casey into the forecourt. Good defensive pressure by Neillsville on that 2-2-1 zone pressure. Then they'll fall back into a zone defense. Inside, put it off the glass for Grunhofer is good. Jessie now with her first two. And the Royals down by 4, 11-7. And we are down to 12 minutes in the first half of play. Barth dribble it with the left hand twice. She'll hand it off to Voigt, who will then go on the right side to Shane Garth. She'll go on the baseline against Grunhofer, picks up her dribble, reverse it around to the top of the wheel. Opelt, dribble penetration, big step and got it to go. Be interesting to watch in slow motion, see if she took an extra step in there or just got the big Euro step. 13-7, 11 and a half minutes. Still in half number one as Casey crosses the timeline on the far side of the court. Has it stripped away, turnover number 4. Opelt to the basket, put it up, a little bit of body, no call, we play on, but the rebound to Shane Garth. She goes against Casey, turns the edge, and then she runs into Casey, and I think they're going to get the foul on Kristen. First on the freshman, third on the team. Hartley will replace Sammy Nelson. Amelia Trunkle, a freshman, sees her first PT. Emma Mosley comes back into the ball game for Neillsville. Quick inbound, shot by Mosley. And a push on Kayla Oldham, picks up her second personal, team's fourth. So still 2-2-1, full court pressure by the Warriors. As Hartley will inbound it to Kendall Schmidt, pass it across to Casey. Up ahead to Hartley, crosses the timeline to the hands of Grunhofer, back on top Casey, rotate it left side. Schmidt with the ball above her head. Kendall pounds the pavement once, dribbles into a double team. Ball is poke checked away but regathered by Casey, and they reload the offense. She's between the circles with the dribble. 10:45 to go, half number one, 13-7. Neillsville over Assumption Girls High School basketball for you on Tuesday night. AM 1320 WFHR as well as LeskySports.com. Grunhofer to the basket. And we're going to get a foul as Grunhofer runs into Oldham. And the foul is going to be on Jaden Barth. The junior picks up her first personal. Team's fifth already. So a couple of free throws up and coming for Grunhofer. First one rolls off. As Oldham takes a seat with those two fouls and gets replaced by the senior, Katrina Craig. Second free throw. And they say Grunhofer was on the line, didn't make the free throw anyway, so she ends up over 2, and timeout going to be taken by the Royals. Just a 30. We'll take 30 with them. Back with more after this.
Is air conditioning maintenance really that important? The Bryant experts at Comfort Air Heating, Cooling, Plumbing will tell you 100% absolutely yes. Why risk higher energy bills and expensive breakdowns when an annual clean and check can protect your system and save energy? Call the Bryant Pros at Comfort Air Heating, Cooling, Plumbing to make an appointment. Their team does whatever it takes to keep you comfortable. Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
10 minutes and 31 seconds. Still to go here in half number one from Assumption High School, where the Royals trail the 8th-ranked Warriors of Neillsville 13-7. It'll be Neillsville basketball as we come out of the 30-second timeout. Bella Opelt brings it into the front court. Get it to the gap to Trunkle. Amelia Trunkle, the freshman, goes down the lane. Draws the harm and will shoot 2. They'll call the foul on Kendall Schmidt. That'll be number 2 on Kendall. So 2 free throws for the freshman, Amelia Trunkle. Free throws in the air and good. So Sammy Nelson back in replacing Kendall with those 2 fouls. 14-7. Looking to lead it by 8 if she can splash the second one through like she did the first. And she rolls it out. Rebound to Maddie Bone. She'll leave it for Sammy Nelson, who throws it across the timeline to Casey. Kristen bounce it once with the left hand and rotate the arc left side. Hartley on the baseline. Grundhofer right back out to Hartley. Swing it right side. Nelson, Casey. Back around the arc we come to the near side. Into the elbow, that's the left one to Grundhofer. Rotate the perimeter. Casey, Sammy, and Maria doing the honors from right to left, now back left to right, now coming back towards the left. Looking to see if they can get it to Grundhofer or Bone on the baseline. Thus far have not been able to do so, so they just continue to work the perimeter from left to right. Casey on the baseline now, dribbles with the left hand, up to the wing, and we come back to the left side, Hartley with it. Dribble it 2. Grundhofer does Nelson. And now we rotate back on the arc. 9:06 to go here in half number 1. 14-7 in favor of Neillsville. Now they get it down to Bone. She gets double teamed immediately, so they go back out to Casey. Nelson, left side, Grundhofer, put it on the pavement. Dribble penetration has it pulled away from her by Katrina Craig. Turnover number 5 on Assumption. Into the forecourt come the Warriors. Opelt and Trunkle now playing catch as they go against this 2-3 defense of the Royals. Trunkle tries to penetrate, unable to do so. So they'll go back out to Mosley. Opelt and Trunkle play catch across the top. They've split the top. There's a little travel down the lane that time. And looked very similar to the last move that Opelt made. This time they call her for it. Zizzy Youngworth is going to check into the ballgame, a 5'5" sophomore for Assumption, replacing Maria Hartley. And looks like the Warriors going to drop it back to half court and try to trap there. Nelson will leave it for Casey. She'll dribble it to the left side to Youngworth. I think I'm going to get Izzy in the game and see if she can't hit a 3 or so for them. Get it down low, inside, Grundhofer. Nice drop step with the left foot. Put it off the glass with the left hand, but it won't go. And the rebound secured by the Warriors. 14-7, 7:45 remaining, half number 1. Shane Garth with the dribble on top. Right side, Trunkle. Amelia, a couple of dribbles before she picks it up. Inside, Shane Garth, right back out to Trunkle. Thought about the 3, dribbles about a 12-footer. Off the rim, no, gets her own rebound. Poke checked away, ball is loose and grabbed out of the sky finally by the Royals, Jessie Grundhofer. She'll take it into the front court before leaving it up to Youngworth on the left wing. Around to Casey. Nelson loses it for just a second or so and then goes out and grabs it. Has it on the right wing. Casey to the top of the wheel. Youngworth, left side. Maddie Bone for 3, no. And the rebound battled for, and Nelson comes away with it for Assumption. Under 7 minutes to go now. 14-7. We've been stuck on those 3 touchdowns for a while here. Nelson, 3-bomb straight away. A little wide right. Bone battles for it. Ball poked away from her. Picked up by the Warriors. Here comes Opelt into the forecourt. Little slide by, put it up off the rim. No, rebound Shane Garth. Loses it as she was going up to put the rebound back up. Gets it, puts up the shot off the glass, and good. Ellie Shane Garth with her first basket to go along with the 3-bomb. She's got 5, and it's 16-7. 6:15 in half number 1 on the clock. Try to get it inside to Bone. Taken away. Once again, here comes Shane Garth. Lay it up and lay it down. And coach wants a full timeout. Royals going to step out for a minute. We will too. You're listening to AM 1320 FHR.
Looking for an easy way to send or receive money? At Paper City Savings, we offer the latest in technology with person-to-person transfers. Now you can transfer money anywhere within the United States at any time using email or your mobile phone. And the best part is, it's free. Paper City Savings, located in Wisconsin Rapids, Nakusa, and Plover. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sports injuries are increasingly common for high school and college athletes, weekend warriors, and elite pros. Knees, shoulders, and elbows are complex structures. Wisconsin River Orthopedics features skilled board-certified orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists willing and able to get you back in action. They also offer in-house physical and occupational therapy, which may be all you need. For the most effective solutions for relieving pain and restoring lives right here in Wisconsin Rapids, contact WROinstitute.com or call 424-1881.
Back here at Assumption, listening to Coach Geyer talk to his squad during that TO. 19 years he's been coaching the girls already, did 5 with the boys. He's been in Neillsville like 35 years. Was out in the Dakotas for a while. Had a real nice chat with him and opportunity to catch up a little bit on his life. So as we come out of the TO, Royals with possession of the basketball, under 6 minutes to go now, trailing at 18-7. Bone on the left elbow, penetrate, put up the runner off the glass. No, gets her own rebound, put it back up again, and we're going to get a foul underneath, and 2 shots coming up for Maddie Bone. So the foul going to be whistled on Emma Mosley, number 2 on Emma. 6th on the team. Maddie Bone has not made a bucket yet, but she does have 2 free throws behind her name. And she now has 3. Perfect 3 for 3 for Maddie. Riley Voigt, the senior, back into the ball game for the Warriors. Bone's second free throw is good. So Maddie now within 9 points of the Magic 1,000. Royals going to extend their pressure now to three-quarter court. Shanegarth just dribbles right through it, runs into Maddie Bone, and they're going to say she got her with the body. So for Maddie, it'll be her first personal, team's 5th. And for Allie Shanegarth, she will be shooting free throws for the first time tonight. She has 5 points from the field thus far. And check that, she had 7 from the field. She now has a total of 8. Opelt back into the contest for Trunkel. So back in for the Royals. Grundhofer and Schmidt. Second free throw, this one's good as well. So again, the 1-2-2 pressure coming from Neillsville, with Opelt applying that pressure. Into the forecourt come the Royals. Down 20-9, 5:22 remaining here in half number 1. Schmidt goes right side, Sammy Nelson for 3, straight away, wide left. A rebound into the hands of Katrina Craig for Neillsville. She gladly gives it up to Shanegarth. Allie goes on top to Bella Opelt. Swing it left side to Voigt. Back to Barth. Ooh, she dragged the pivot foot. She knew it. Nothing she could do about it. Jaden Barth, 4th turnover on Neillsville. 6 ticks under, 5 minutes remaining, half number 1. 20-9 in favor of Neillsville over Assumption. Girls high school basketball non-conference style here. 2 days after Groundhog's Day. So I believe the Groundhog saw a shadow, so it's 6 more weeks of basketball. I think that's how that works. Royals in the forecourt. Swing it all the way right to left. Kristen Casey to the elbow. Now goes in the right baseline. Sam Nelson fires the 3 ball, and it goes a little bit wide right. And it hits the guy wire and It'll be Neillsville basketball. Trunkle comes back in, replacing Jada Barth. Looks like the Royals going to switch it up to a man on this possession. Opelt going to try to take it down the lane, but gives it up on the right side instead to Trunkle. Now to Voigt. Voigt will go down the paint. She gets it stripped away by Jesse Grunhofer. Turnover number 5 now on the Warriors. 20-9, Royals down by 11. 4 minutes remaining in half one. Top of the wheel, Nelson goes right side, Casey. Kristen will leave it to Nelson. They go down inside to Grunhofer, and she gets triple teamed and fouled. And that'll be called on Katrina Craig, the senior. Should be number 7. Should we have a 1-and-1 for Jesse? Thus far, 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. See if she can't get it back to 50%. And she hits the first. So she'll earn the back side of the bonus. Jesse now with 3 points, 20-10. Parker McDonald, the senior, going to come in for Katrina Craig. From what I've been able to surmise, they do play probably all 12 of the people. And once again, they say Grunhofer over the line, and once again, she would have missed it. So it really did not matter. But Neillsville has to take it out this way. 20-10. Warriors doubling up the Royals with 3:45 remaining in the half. Shane Garth goes against Casey. A lot of body by Kristen. Take a turn. They're going to get a hold. They'll say no shot. And it'll go against the Royals. Kristen Casey, the freshman, with her second, team 6th. So Kristen comes out and gets replaced by Maria Hartley. So Amelia Trunkle to inbound, looking to go a little backdoor weak side, but not able to do so because good defense by the Royals. Jumper, Trunkle, left side, 3-ball, long rebound. It's on the floor. There's a bunch of bodies down there as well. We're called jump ball. And for the Royals, they got a number 40 out there who I have not seen thus far this year. I'm going to go that it's junior varsity number 40. Kaya Kolo would be my guess. Have to confirm that. Neillsville basketball, as they lead it 20-10, 3:20 remaining, half one. Shane Garth goes from the right elbow to the left with the dribble. McDonald drops the pass and then has to go left side to Opel. Bella turns it, runs into Grunhofer, partially blocked. Colo out of the sky with it, almost doubled it. And they'll go right-hand side to Hartley. Under 3 minutes now remaining in half number one. Royals down by 10, and they have 10 points. Straight away, 3-ball, wide left by Nelson, and it'll be Neillsville basketball as back in the ball game is Maddie Bone and Izzy Youngworth. .245 still to go here in half number one. 20-10 Neillsville Warriors basketball. Bella Opelt straight up the middle of the court. Left side Voigt. Voigt runs into Grunhofer, hands it off to Trunkle. Keeps it alive with the left hand, now picks up the dribble. Hand it off to Opelt, dribbles it. Youngworth, ball picked up by the Royals. Schmidt, turnover number 6 now in the Warriors. Up ahead, Maddie Bone, left hand comes up short. A rebound, Maddie, I think, just went over the top of the back. Yep. For Maddie, it's going to be personal foul number 2. And it'll be team foul number 7. And we'll go the other way with the 1-and-1.
Falls on Maddie Bone, her second foul. Team 7.
So shooting the free throws will be Riley Voigt, the senior, with the 1-and-1. So, whoops, they changed it. Put Parker McDonald there instead. So McDonald's free throw on the way and crawls in. So she earns the backside of the 1-and-1. trying to make it 22-10 with 2:21 to go, and does. Taryn Stockheimer, junior, going to see her first PT for the Warriors with 2:21 remaining in the half. Schmidt goes across the 10-second barrier all the way to the left baseline, gets doubled down there. She's in some trouble. And timeout can be taken by the Royals before they got the turnover on the other end of the court. Just a 30-second timeout. Gives us a chance to talk to you a little bit about what's coming up here on the sports schedule on AM 1320. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, we've got Badger basketball for you as they will be heading west to take on the Golden Gophers of Minnesota. And then on Thursday at 6:40, the Badgers women basketball squad will be hosting Minnesota. And then Friday, we'll be right back here. 7:10 is our anticipated broadcast time as the Assumption Royals boys squad will be playing host to the Blue Jays of Athens. So all of that up and coming here for you in the next couple of days on AM 1320 WFHR. And we'll even do Friday's game on ZaleskiSports.com. So sounds like a busy couple of days here as we start getting close to heading down that tournament trail. Royal basketball, 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in half number one. They trail at 22-10. Kendall Schmidt, ball above her head, goes on top to Grundhofer. Swing it right side, Youngworth. She'll let the three ball fly. That's no good. A rebound Royals. Rotate it left side. Kendall Schmidt thought about the three, didn't take it. Ball above her head, goes on top to Hartley. Youngworth. Get it inside to Colo. Back out. Grundhofer off the glass. Good. Jesse now has 5 of the 12 Royal points. A minute 35 remaining here in half number one. Opelt will leave it for baseline. Jumper, no. And the rebound comes down to Schmidt for Assumption. Hartley on the right side. See if they can't get this lead down to single digits in the final minute and 10 seconds. Youngworth dribbles it to the right side, just about hands it off to Hartley. Real go back to Youngworth in the corner. Schmidt three ball on the way. That's too long. And the Warriors will let it go out of bounds. And bring in Katrina Craig. She replaces Parker McDonald. Under a minute to go, 22-12. Warriors with the lead and the ball. Trunkel between the rings. A little pressure from Hartley. Almost got a bump there. Swinging around on the right-hand side to Stockheimer. Now back to Opelt. Shanegarth dribbles it with the right hand to the top of the wheel. Lob it underneath. Put up the little runner off the glass. Doesn't go for Craig. Ball's on the floor, and we're going to get a foul going to be called on the Royals. Now we might actually hear the name if Mr. Hartley does the honors for us. Free throw on the way and no good, and the rebound secured by the Royals. 22 ticks to go. Into the forecourt we come. Assumption with the basketball down by 10. Still a chance to get it under double digits before the break. 10 seconds left. Schmidt right side, Grundhofer back to Schmidt. Kendall to the right elbow, lob it underneath. Bounce it around. Are they going to get a shot off? Nope. And the gun's going to sound, and we have come to the end of the first half of action from Assumption High School, where the scoreboard reads the Neillsville Warriors 22, the Assumption Royals 12. We'll take a timeout. We'll send it back to our studios. Gene Delisio, Don Chesborough working their magic. We'll add up some numbers. We'll do all of that over the next 10 minutes or so. You're listening to AM 1320 WFHR, as well as on the World Wide Web at WFHR.com. And don't forget, ZaleskiSports.com as well. We're back after this.
It's not just a home or a car, it's the 6 months you saved for your Ultra HD flat screen just in time for basketball season. And the overtime you worked for that third car so your teen can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies
start at 1:30 on the scoreboard. Thirty seconds. If she comes up, but the way it's going right now, we'll see. Thank you, though. Start up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back here at halftime, thank you to Don Chesborough and Gene Delisio for taking us through our halftime here. Let's round things out with a look at some of our individual and team statistics. First of all, for John Geyer's Neillsville Warriors, out of the Clover Belt East Conference, coming with a record of 14-2 overall, 11-1 in the Clover Belt East, and ranked number 8 in Division 4. Been led in scoring by Allie Shanegarth, the senior, with 9 points, 7 for Bella Opelt, 3 for Jaden Barth, and 1 for Amelia Trunkle. And way on the bottom of the sheet, Parker McDonald, a couple of free throws behind her name. 5 for 7 from the charity stripe on the ball game for the Warriors, 71%, turning it over unofficially 6 times. For the Assumption Royals, 12 points in that first half. 3 of those players for the Royals coming up with those 12 points. 5, 4, and 3 5 for Jesse Grundhofer, 4 for Maddie Bone, and 3 for Kendall Schmidt. Assumption 5 for 8 from the free throw line, 63%, turning it over 6 times as well. And right now, Maddie Bone, 9 points away from 1,000. So let's see if we can't get her that tonight. That'd be kind of fun to do it here at home. So the Royals will be going from left to right here. Half number 2. We did confirm that number 40 for the Royals is Amelia Colo, a freshman. So got that all straightened away. Thank you to the information from our good friend Phil Hartley. So the Royals, speaking of Phil Hartley, daughter Maria on the inbound. Leaves it on the left side for Sammy Nelson to Kendall Schmidt, joined out there on the court by Maddie Bone and Jess Grundhofer. Starting 5 for Assumption here tonight. Still missing 3 key ingredients to this squad, and that has a lot to say about the 12 points here tonight. Sammy Nelson to Hartley. She's on the right wing. They'll double team her. She dribbles away from it to Grundhofer. Swing it left side, Kendall Schmidt. Kendall has the ball batted a little bit in her hand. She bobbles it, but then regathers and goes on top to Hartley. Left side, Schmidt. Little 2-3 zone being employed by Neillsville, and they double off of it whenever they can. Bone with a little bit of a clear on the left arm, but not enough to call contact, and then a kick on Emma Mosley. So Opelt, Shane Garth, Mosley, Barth, and Oldham, the starting 5 for the Warriors in half 1 and half number 2. And we have played 1 minute thus far here in half number 2. Royals with possession. Go on top. Grundhofer left side. Schmidt might have had a chance to jack a 3, but instead dribbles it inside on the baseline, puts up the 12-footer, rolls off. Rebound. Bone can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, has it stripped away. And we go the other way for the Warriors. Bella Opelt with that dribble. Tries to penetrate, kicks it right side to Barth. Jaden will dribble it all the way around the arc and then pick up that dribble and go back on the right side on the skip pass to Opelt. Still 22-12, same score we had at the break. First possession of the second half for the Warriors. Barth tries to turn at the elbow. Leaves it for Shane Garth. Little runner. Teardrop doesn't go. Rebound in the hands of Bone. So both teams unable to get it between the ring and the net. Now a bounce pass that's going to hit the scorer's table and go out of bounds. Royals turnover number 7. We've played 2 minutes and 5 seconds thus far, half number 2. Still 22-12. Warriors with the basketball. Barth straight away, 3-bomb on the way, hits the bracket, and then it goes way up high, hits the guy wire, and it'll be Royal basketball. They're going to bring up the pressure now. Go 1-2-2 once again at three-quarter court. Do the Warriors. Schmidt picks up her dribble, goes on the left side to Grundhofer. She's across the arc. And the Royals put the offense in motion. Down low, Grundhofer. Triple team down there. Rips it away from the opponent. Throws it out, gets it right back, has it blocked, and they're going to say Oldham got her on the arm, and it's going to be personal foul. Number 3 on Kayla. So 2 free throws up and coming for Jess Grundhofer. Leading scorer for the Royals is Jess with 5 points, and now 6. Parker McDonald, she'll come in for Kayla Oldham with those 3 fouls. Grundhofer now with 7 points as she knocks down both of those. So she is 3 for 6 from the charity stripe. And the Royals get the lead down to single digits, 22-14, as we approach the 15-minute mark. Bella Opelt with the dribble from right to left. Kicked it off her leg a little bit, but keeps it in play. Turn the arc. Mosley tries to turn the edge, is cut off there by Hartley. Swinging around to Shane Garth. Now McDonald. She'll go to Barth. Barth dribbles with the right hand around the perimeter. Leaves it for Mosley. Gets double teamed. Back out to McDonald, and a push called on the Royals. Jessie Grundhofer, her first, team's first. 1-4, 4-1. That's the time on the clock. 14:41. 22-14. Favor of the Warriors of Neillsville. And a defensive struggle, obviously, thus far. Team's getting good looks. They have not gone down, but not always getting good looks either. Just kind of gritty defense here tonight. This February 4th. They'll lob it to the left baseline. McDonald there with it. Spins against Bone and then goes to the right side. Barth with a little jab step. She'll dribble with the left hand to the left elbow. Hand it off to Opelt. Little runner down the lane. They'll say, nope, on the floor. And this could be on Hartley. Nope. Say instead on Sammy Nelson, her second, team second. The aforementioned Hartley will take a seat. She'll be replaced by Kristen Casey. Kristen, the 5'5" freshman for the Royals. Look underneath to Mosley. Catch, spin, deliver. Emma Mosley gets her first 2 points. And it's 24-14. Ball batted away from Casey into the backcourt, regathered, and takes it across a 10-second stripe again. Cross-court pass to Nelson. Sammy bounces it once with the right hand. Rotate the perimeter right side. Schmidt thinks better of the 3-ball. Casey, left side to Nelson. Baseline, Grundhofer takes a dribble, tries to bounce it inside a Bone, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Opelt. Amelia Trunkle, the freshman, comes in and replaces Jaden Barth. Royals will inbound it, the left side of the basket. They get it into Emily Bone at the right elbow. Maddie Bone, excuse me. Emily, of course, out with an injury. Hope they get her back in a week or 2 here. Get her ready for tournament time. That'd be nice. Get some of those starters healthy and back. Would be fun for the Royals, that's for sure. In the meantime, a lot of PT for the other folks as the ball's kicked by Opelt. So Royals will retain possession. 13-12 still remaining. 10-point advantage for Neillsville. Casey inbounds it into the hands of Schmidt. Right back to Casey. She's on the left wing. Swings it to the right. And now all the way to the right baseline. Down low, Maddie Bone put it up, has it partially blocked. And the ball goes almost out of bounds, but saved by Opelt. Quick feet and hands that time by Bella. And here comes Amelia Trunkle into the forecourt for the Warriors. Shane Garth, that's Allie with it. Over to Opelt. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on Opelt as she just kind of cleared out on Sammy Nelson that time. For Bella, that'll be her second personal. It'll be team second as well. 1-2-2. Full court pressure now by the Warriors. And Nelson will take it across the timeline, dribble away from the double team. Did a nice job of not picking up that dribble that time. Casey, tough catch by Grundhofer on the baseline. She pivots away from the problem, turns and shoots and scores. Nice move, Jess. She's got 4 in the half, 9 in the ball game. When she looked like she was going to come back out on top, and then she just spun back inside, and everybody kind of cleared away, and she just let it fly from about 6 feet and hit it. 24-16 now. McDonald loses the ball on the floor, and we're going to get a reach in. They're going to call a foul on Assumption. Royals were hoping for a jump ball, but instead they're going to be whistled for the foul on Kristen Casey, freshman with her third. So Malia Colo, the freshman, comes back in, replaces Maddie Bone for Assumption. Bella Opelt to trigger the inbound from the left side of the basket as we see it, as the Warriors heading towards the left side of the court. Again, as we see it from behind the scorer's table. Ball's being volleyballed around as a couple of attempts that time by the Warriors didn't go, and they got a rebound with a third opportunity to score on this possession. Ball on the right side. Dribble it to the right elbow. Slam on the brakes does Trunkle. Mosley with the left hand. Cross it to the right hand. Take it inside, and we're going to get a foul. Nope, they're going to say jump ball. A triple team there, and Mosley, a lot of hands in there, and they might have a difference of opinion by the officials. And the one official says, nope, got the hand on top of the ball, so they're going to go with that call. So we'll turn the arrow over. We'll call it turnover number 7 on the Warriors. Nope. Even though it was a jump ball, the possession arrow was in favor of the Warriors, so they'll retain it, leading it by 8 with 11:37 to go. Mosley, 3-ball on the way, rattles out, and then we're going to get a foul called on Sam Nelson on the shot. So Sam Nelson picks up her third personal, and that's going to give Emma Mosley 3 free throws. She has a basket but has not shot a free throw until right now, and she splashes it in. 6 for 8. What we've seen thus far, this Neillsville squad, good free throw shooting team. As I say that, she misses. The old announcer's curse, right? So Sammy Nelson gets replaced by Maddie Bone at the 11:35 mark, 25-16. Neillsville leading Assumption. Emma Mosley, the third of the 3, and she misses that one as well. So she goes 1 for 3 from the free throw line. She now has 3 points on the ball game. And underneath, and Colo caught the pass. They had Maddie Bone breaking underneath the basket, but Colo couldn't keep her feet from sliding, and she gets called for the walk. Riley Voigt, the senior, comes back in, replaces Emma Mosley for Coach Geyer. 25-16, Neillsville leading Assumption. 11:21, still to go in our ball game. Warriors basketball. Opel takes it straight up the court with no hindrance at all. She'll hand it off to Trunkle, who will do a little weave with Shane Garth. Over to Opelt, turn the edge, put up the runner. Good! That was a tough shot by Bella Opelt. Her first bucket of the second half. She now has 9 to tie with Allie Shanegarth for the scoring honors for the Warriors. Kristen Casey, front court for Assumption. Rotate the perimeter left side. Grundhofer, a couple of dribbles up to the wing, left arc, and then pick up that dribble. Swing it right side. Kendall Schmidt, ball above her head. Skip pass over the top. 3-ball, Grundhofer, no. And the board secured by Trunkle for Neillsville. 10.5 remaining. 27-16 Warriors. Here's the handoff to Shane Garth. And to Voigt. And to Trunkle. Now Trunkle to the free throw line. Poked away momentarily. Shane Garth picks it up, takes it inside. And a foul going to be whistled on the Royals. A couple of shots up and coming. As they say, Maddie Bone got her on the arm, and Maddie not buying it. She kind of looked at the official and kind of went, what? So Allie Shanegar's free throw on the way. That's pure. She now is in double digits. She has 10 points. She's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. So Maria Hartley comes in, replaces Malia Colo. Shanegar's next free throw always short. And Bone has it bounce off of her hand, and it's grabbed by Katrina Craig for Neillsville. Seems like all the fortuitous bounces have gone the Warriors' way thus far tonight. And now we're getting an offensive foul on the screen. It's going to be whistled on Katrina Craig, the senior, picking up her second personal, team's third. So 12-point lead for Neillsville. We are now under 10 minutes to go. Royals with the basketball. Casey inside. Bone, left hand, put it up, good. Maddie now has 6 points, and she is 7 away from 1,000. Double team pressure And we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Geyer for the Warriors. He just wants a 30. Let's take a 30 with him. You're listening to AM 1320 FHR.
It's not just a home or a car, it's the 6 months you saved for your Ultra HD flat screen just in time for basketball season. And the overtime you worked for that third car so your teen can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Carrie Van Oort sees your home and car as things you work really hard for. Carrie understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Carrie Van Oort in Wisconsin Rapids for your home and auto insurance today.
Back here at Assumption High School, non-conference tilt between the Marewood South Assumption Royals and the Clover Belt East Neillsville Warriors. Thus far, the Warriors in control, leading at 28-18. They have the 10-point lead. They have the ball, and we have 9:30 to go in regulation. Here's Opel, turns it right side. Runner again, this time from a little farther out on the right elbow, and she puts it up and down. She now has 4.5, 11 on the ball game. And it's 30-18, and a trap on the far side. And a reach-in foul going to be called on Bella Opel. For Bella, it's going to be personal foul number 3, team foul number 4. Kayla Oldham back into the ball game as she replaces Katrina Craig. So the inbounds goes to Grundhofer on the left baseline. Take it back out on top in the hands of Casey. Kristen will go left side to Kendall Schmidt, who gives it right back to Kristen. Pass on top, Hartley inside to Grundhofer, and then jump ball is going to be called as stepping in there was Trunkel. And this time possession arrow in favor of the Royals. So Izzy Youngberth back in for Assumption, replacing Kristen Casey. 8:46 still to go. 30-18, Neillsville on top. Lob it inside, Maddie Bone, left hand good. Maddie Bone now needs 5 points for 1,000. Be sure nice to get that for her here in the second half. And couple that with a Royal comeback win, huh? That's really nice if you're an Assumption fan. Warriors with the basketball and the 10-point lead, 30-20. Mosley goes baseline, gets double teamed, then fires it. Intended for Trunkel, goes in the backcourt. We're going to have over and back violation. Turnover number 8 now on the Warriors. Back into the ball game, Jaden Barth. She will replace Amelia Trunkel for the Warriors. 30-20, 18:15 to go. 8:15 to go. Spit it out here. Royals with possession. Again, trying to get it down to single digits. Boy, 3-bomb would look nice here. Grundhofer back out. Bone, try to go back inside to Grundhofer. Ball knocked free. Turnover number 10. There goes Shaneguard down the paint. Put it off the glass. Finish it. First basket of half number 2 for Allie. She's got 3 on the half. 9 in the first half for a total of 12 points. 32-20. 7:37 still to go, and the pass over to Hartley, who can't hang on to it. TO number 11 on Assumption. Sammy Nelson back in, replacing Kendall Schmidt. Well, Neillsville now. They can be pretty patient. 12-point lead, 7.5 minutes to go. See if they take a little time off the clock or they just run the normal offense. Mosley out to Barth. Left side Oldham. Back to Mosley. As of now, showing a little patience. Shaneguard. Mosley on the left elbow, hands it off to Trunkel. She turns the corner, runner off the front of the rim, doesn't fall, but the rebound comes on to Shaneguard. She'll let a 3-ball fly. Tries to bank it home, doesn't work. Mosley put it back up. No, rebound in the hands of the Royals, just Grundhofer. A lot of good opportunities that time for the Warriors, just couldn't take advantage. See if the Royals can take advantage, cut into this 12-point deficit. Inside, Grundhofer gets hit hard, and she'll shoot a couple. Foul will be on Kayla Oldham, her fourth. She's kind of been in foul trouble all night long. So Grundhofer now looking to get to double digits. If she can hit one of these 2 free throws. She's in double digits. She has 5 in each half. She's got 10 points. Speaking of 10, Bella Opelt, number 10, comes back to the ball game, replacing Amelia Trunkel. Next free throw is in the air, and this one no good. Sammy Nelson almost was able to sneak that ball away, but too much height that time in the form of Mosley, and she got the rebound. And then she tries to throw it over the top, and it's knocked out of bounds by Grundhofer. Katrina Craig back into the contest for Oldham. Also, Terrence Stockheimer replaces Emma Mosley. So Neillsville with possession and the 11-point advantage, 6.5 minutes remaining. Barth on the right baseline dribbles it all the way back out to the top of the wheel on the right side. Then gives it up and gets it back. Got smacked in the face. Put up the 3. No. Izzy Youngworth with the rebound for Assumption. Izzy will leave it for Hartley. Up ahead left side Nelson. Get it down to Bone. Bone put it up. On the floor they say no shot. That foul is going to go against Katrina Craig. The senior picks up her 3rd personal, team 6th. So Assumption will shoot free throws from here on out. Hartley tries to force it inside to Grundhofer. Ball comes free and picked up by Hartley. Goes out to Youngworth for 3! Izzy gets her first points of the night. It's a 3-bomb, and the Royals get the lead to 8. As close as they've been in a long time. Up ahead, Barth. They got a little push on the floor. That's going to go on the Royals, so no shot. As they are going to whistle Maria Hartley for the foul. First on Maria. Team's 6th. Both teams with 16 fouls. So we will be shooting free throws over the final 5:52 of the ball game. Hartley is replaced by Casey for Assumption. Opelt to inbound. Out on top to Barth. Barth will dribble it twice, pick up that dribble. Gets some pressure from Casey before handing it off to Stockheimer. Now to Shane Garth, to Barth, back to Stockheimer. Guarded by Grundhofer. Tries to go backdoor on the pass, stolen away by Grundhofer. Up ahead to Youngworth. Slams on the brakes. Goes to Grundhofer, puts it up, blocked out of bounds. It'll stay Royal basketball. 5:26 to go. Royals can cut it to 6, maybe 5 if they can knock down a tray. Youngworth, the inbounds. Grundhofer, left hand, overlays it. Pressure was coming from the backside that time from the Warriors, and they grabbed the rebound. Quick pass up ahead. Barth going to spot up a 3 ball, lets it short, gets her own rebound. Does what everybody always yells, follow your shot. Shane Garth off the glass, no. Rebound dug out of there by Casey for the Royals. They come out 3-on-2 and slam it down to the hands of Maddie Bone. Maddie at the free throw line. Youngworth right side. Skip it around. 3 ball. Sammy Nelson comes up short. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Warrior basketball. That one goes. They cut it to 5. Instead, still the 8-point advantage for the Warriors. 7 ticks under 5 minutes remaining here from Assumption. Shane Garth. Right side into the hands of Stockheimer. To Barth, back to Stockheimer. Looking to go left side baseline, and they do. Bella Opelt, dribble penetration, has it poked away, and then Opelt reaches in and commits her 4th personal foul. So we'll take the walk to the other end. It'll be a 1-and-1 for the Royals. As Kendall Schmidt gets set to check in. They send Maddie Bone to the free throw line. So Maddie, who is 5 points shy of 1,000. Mosley didn't get waved in. Now she comes in and replaces Stockheimer. So 1-1 coming up here for Maddie. With 4:35 to go and down by 8. Free throws in the air and it rolls off. Keep it 32-24 with 4:30 to go. Neillsville, the 8th ranked team in Division 4, and a little bit of a struggle here tonight. And now Coach Geyer says, let's spread things out a little bit. Maybe we can get a run at the basket or just run some clock. Barth to Mosley. She is almost at the 10-second line. Now dribbles up to the top of the wheel and then way back out to Barth. She'll hand it off to Shane Garth. Dribble it with the left hand against Izzy Youngworth. One little bounce over to Barth. Hand off to Trunkle. Schmidt on her. Picks up the dribble, does Trunkle. Barth comes over with the help. Kristen Casey picks her up. Mosley. The old days of the stall taking place right here basically for the Neillsville Warriors. They're leading it by 8. Not the worst piece of strategy you've ever seen. You've got the 8-point lead. All you got to do is beat some clock here, and now Izzy Youngworth is going to reach in and get the foul. Izzy gets her first personal, and we'll have a 1-1 up and coming after this timeout. You're listening to AM 1320 WFHR.
Is air conditioning maintenance really that important? The Bryant experts at Comfort Air Heating, Cooling, Plumbing will tell you 100% absolutely yes. Why risk higher energy bills and expensive breakdowns when an annual clean and check can protect your system and save energy? Call the Bryant pros at Comfort Air Heating, Cooling, Plumbing to make an appointment. Their team does whatever it takes to keep you comfortable. Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz. Is joint pain keeping you on the bench? A joint replacement at Aspirus Riverview Joint Center can get you back in the game. You'll be cared for by a winning team of surgeons, nurses, and therapists who specialize in joint replacement. 98% of patients give Aspirus Riverview Joint Center the highest rating available and say they would recommend them to family and friends. Start your comeback today with help from the pros at Aspirus Riverview Joint Center. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Hey, we're back here at Assumption High School. Good non-conference game here early in February between the Warriors of Neillsville and the Assumption Royals. Girls high school basketball action. 3:22 to go, regulation 32-24. Favor of Neillsville. We got a 1-1 up and coming for Allie Shadengarth. She is 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. Gives a couple of dribbles. Ball is on the way, and it is off the bracket. No, and the rebound secured by Maddie Bone. So Assumption with still another opportunity to dig into this 8-point Neillsville lead. Bone, drive it inside, and they're going to call her for a charge as she turned and ran over the top of Kayla Holden. And for Maddie, that's going to be personal foul number 4. So because it's an offensive charge, they do not go shoot free throws. Royals going to pick it up 1-2-2, and they're going to trap on the inbound. Mosley, cross-court pass to Trunkle, and they break the 10-second time, and Maddie Bone just fouled out. She just inadvertently ran into Trunkle from behind, and Maddie in tears because she wanted so badly to get that 1,000th point here at home, and it's not going to happen. So Cole Howell coming to the ball game, along with Nelson. Casey also coming out of the ball game, and the 1-1 for Trunkle. The freshman, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Free throws in the air and splashes it down. So she now has 2 free throws behind her name. 33-24. 3:03 still remaining here. Trunkle's second free throw is on the way. That one is long off the bracket, and that long rebound comes to Shane Garth, and then she traveled with the basketball. Turnover number 10. I think everybody was kind of holding their breath, wondering if she got grabbed or if she just simply walked, and they decided to go with the walk. So still single digits, still 33-24. And we still have 2 minutes and 50-odd seconds to go. Got to hit a bucket here. And Sue do the Royals. Colo, right side. Izzy Youngworth tries to get it inside. Ball deflected out of bounds by the Warriors. They get a lot of touches on those passes that are made. As Opelt comes back in, replacing Allie Shadengarth. So Youngworth to inbounds to Colo, and it was tipped once again, like we were just saying. Mosley tipped it, and this time it went off Colo. It'll be turnover number 12 on the Royals. 2:39 remaining, 33-24 Neillsville. They have the lead and the ball. And now Opelt. Bell, instead of going 2-on-1, decides to dribble it out and take a little more clock. Mosley, left side Trunkle. Ball on the right shoulder, now on the right hip, now on the floor with 2 dribbles. Now picks up that dribble between the rings and hands it off to Opelt. Bella with the basketball. She'll dribble it a few times before leaving it into the hands of Amelia Trunkle, and she gets fouled by Jess Grundhofer. Number 2 on Jess. So free throws up and coming for Amelia Trunkle. She is 2 for 4. And it'll now be 2 free throws as they are in the super bonus. First free throw is in the air, and it is no good. High arching free throw that hit the right side of the rim and went high in the air and did not fall. Barth will come out, and she'll be replaced by Olivia Fremoth. Have not seen Olivia thus far tonight. A senior gets into the ball game. Next free throw is on the way, and this one's good. So 3 points all from the free throw line for Trunkle, and the double-digit lead is back at 34-24. Youngworth, top, Nelson, right side. 3 ball on the way, halfway down, it goes out for Kendall Schmidt, and an over-to-the-back violation going to be called on the Royals. And it'll go against Malia, Colo. That's number 2 on Malia. And so we walk the other way and have Kayla Oldham looking to get her name in the scoring column. She has not been to the free throw line thus far. It's in the air, and she scores. 2:01 remaining, 35-24, looking to get that lead up to a dozen if she can hit this second free throw. It's on the way, and it is good. Crawled over the front of the rim and worked its way off the backboard and through the net. So the Royals now down by a dozen. Youngworth on the left wing. She'll pass it to Colo, right side. Kendall Schmidt, 3 ball on the way. This one goes. Atta girl, Kendall. She now has got herself a couple of 3 bombs, 1 in each half. 36-27. Here's a quick pass up ahead. Off the glass, doesn't fall for Fremoth, but the rebound once again to the Warriors. Opelt, right side, Trunkle, $1:20 to go. Royals are trying to get a foul, and finally the whistle blows, and Opelt will go to the free throw line. So Sammy with personal foul number 4, and 2 free throws for Bella Opelt. She has not shot a free throw tonight. Kind of surprised at that. And it rolls around, rattles a bit, and falls off. Does not go through. Tegan Mahoney, a junior, going to see her first playing time, replacing Amelia Trunkle. Second free throw, Opelt does not go, and rebound to Youngworth for Assumption. Down by 9. Let's hit a couple of 3 bombs. Youngworth spots up a 3 bomb. 6 points is what the lead is now as she knocks down her second 3. And just like that, 36-30 with 1:09 to go and a timeout taken by the Royals. Why don't we just step out for 30? We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this.
Looking for an easy way to send or receive money? At Paper City Savings, we offer the latest in technology with person-to-person transfers. Now you can transfer money anywhere within the United States at any time using email or your mobile phone. And the best part is, it's free. Paper City Savings, located in Wisconsin Rapids, Nakusa, and Plover. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at Assumption High School, 69 seconds still remaining. Royals, just like that, with a 3-bomb from Izzy Youngworth, now have gotten the lead trimmed to 6, 36-30. Set up for an exciting finish here yet from the Assumption Gymnasium. So it'll be Warrior basketball as they have to go full court. They look like they're going to try to break the pressure with 1-3-1 set. And of course the Royals going to go with a little bit of a man pressure themselves and try to trap in the corner. Trunkle, and almost taken away by Kendall Schmidt, but making the good strong catch was Taryn Stockheimer, the junior, who will take her first trip to the free throw line, and it'll be a 2-shot attempt for her as they are in the super bonus. So Kendall picks up her third personal, and the free throw on the way, and no good. Well, about ever since I said they seem to be a really good shooting free throw team, they were 6 for 8. They've really struggled from the charity stripe since that point. Next free throw for Stockheimer on the way, and this one stayed in. It almost crawled out, but it stayed, so a 3-possession lead with exactly 1 minute to go. Nelson, who almost dragged the pivot foot. She's double teamed. She's in some trouble. She goes over to Grunhofer, who gets banged from behind, right into the student body, who make a nice save on Jesse. And this foul's going to go against the Warriors, and that'll be it for Kayla Oldham. She's going to finish her night with 2 points, a couple of free throws behind her name. Just kind of got herself in foul trouble early and often, and didn't see a lot of PT tonight. So 1-1 now for Jess Grunhofer, with an opportunity to get this down to a 2-possession game. And the free throw does not go. Rebound by Mosley for the Warriors. Trunkle gets hit with 50 seconds to go. So the foul is going to be on Jess Grunhofer, her third. And Amelia Trunkle, 3 for 6 from the free throw line. Try to improve upon that 50% mark that she's at right now. 37-30, 50 seconds to go. Oh my goodness. The free throw attempt was way long, but it went high in the air off the glass and came down very softly and through. Very fortuitous that time for the Warriors. The freshman's second free throw on the way, and this one pure as it splashes down. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Geyer. Let's just do a 30 again. Back with more after this.
And now, the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
I think I just drove by Homestead Golf Course 3 times in the last 4 days or so, and just looks like I saw a little bare grass out there. Boy, I'll tell you what, I think I heard the golf clubs rattling. Why don't you stop on out and say hi to Dewey and the gang and say, how long until the course is open? Randy can't wait. Always good folks out there at Homestead Golf Course. Make sure you stop in and say hi to all of our friends out there as well. 50 seconds to go here from Assumption High School. Royals had it down to 6, but Neillsville at the charity stripe has built it back up to 9, 39-30. But it will be Assumption basketball as we come out of the TO. Colo on the inbounds to Nelson. Up ahead, Schmidt. Schmidt races it right past the Royal bench, backs it off beyond the arc, and then double dribbled it. she got herself in some trouble, and I think she was so concerned about walking that she put it on the floor one more time and got the double dribble turnover. Inbounds to Opelt. Up ahead to Shane Garth. They look to foul her, and they do. I think Youngworth's going to get whistled. For Izzy, it'll be her second. And for Shane Garth, it'll be her third and fourth free throws of the second half. She knocks down the first. Tegan Mahoney back into the ball game. Riley Voigt back in as well, both for the Warriors. Shane Garth's next free throw, good. And the Warriors up by 11, gonna hang on and win this ball game here tonight. Grundhofer spots up a three, a little bit long, a rebound battled for on the weak side. Youngworth doing battle down there with Stockheimer, and then a whistle and a reach-in foul. Going to be going against the Royals. Kendall Schmidt picks up her fourth. Taryn Stockheimer, 1 for 2 from the free throw line thus far, will shoot 2 more. 18.3 to go. Her free throw is in the air and good. And since I said they struggled from the free throw line, I don't think they've missed. Next one in the air, and this one is good as well. 43-30. Royals had it to 36-30. 7 straight points here at the end. Give us the final score here in about 5 seconds. Nelson has to go off of her leg with 6. Left side Colo. Youngworth, left side Grundhofer, throw up a 3 ball, doesn't go. And ball game is concluded, where the final score reads, the Warriors of Neillsville 43, the Assumption Royals 30. We'll add up some numbers, bring those back to you right after this as you're listening to AM 1320 WFHR, as well as WFHR.com and ZaleskiSports.com. Back with more from Assumption right after this.
Let's be honest, we all love the freedom of choice, right? Paper or plastic, Packers versus Bears, cable TV versus streaming. When it comes to how you get your TV, you have a choice. Stop getting bullied into expensive, bulky cable TV packages when you can stream TV for nearly half the price. Streaming just means you get your TV over the internet instead of cable or a satellite dish. As Central Wisconsin's very own internet service provider, Solaris is happy to offer its customers the freedom to choose how they get their TV. For a limited time, Solaris will even give you a free Roku streaming stick when you sign up for internet, so you can try streaming risk-free. No contracts, free installation, and 24-hour local technical support makes Solaris the clear choice. So what do you say? The Solaris team is ready to help you cut the cord and save you money when you use your internet connection to stream TV. Stop and call or visit us at Solaris.net to learn more.
Solaris Media Shower is currently available in Arkdale, Nakusa, Port Edwards, Rudolph, Wisconsin Rapids, and the town of Plover. Certain restrictions may apply.
Wisconsin summers can be unbearably hot and steamy, but you'll feel completely cool when you count on local Bryan dealer Comfort Air Heating, Cooling, Plumbing. From installations and replacements to repairs and maintenance, our knowledgeable experts do whatever it takes to keep you comfortable. That's why homeowners in Stevens Point and Wisconsin Rapids have trusted us and the Bryant name for nearly 20 years. And you can too.
Learn more at comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
Join the roster at Aspirus Riverview Hospital and Clinics. Whether you're a rookie or an old pro, Aspirus Riverview's scouts are looking for players with MVP potential. And you don't need to be a medical professional to make the team. There are opportunities in a wide variety of careers. Apply for a tryout today at aspirus.org/careers. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Back here at Assumption High School, where the Neillsville Warriors take a pair from the Assumption Royals. Good first game as well, as the JVs for the Warriors end up holding off the Assumption Royals 30-29. Royals actually got a 3-ball look at the end and It went a little bit long. They had a weak side rebound, but just didn't have time to get that shot off and ended up losing it 30-29. Here in the varsity contest, the Assumption Royals trailing basically the whole ball game, but narrowed it down to 36-30 in the final couple of minutes of action. But in those final couple moments, the Warriors went on a 7-0 run and put the game away by a final of 43-30. Neillsville led it at the break 22-12 and outscored the Royals 21-18 in half number 2. As we take a look at some of the individual and team statistics, first of all, for John Geyer's Neillsville Warriors from the Clover Belt East Conference, their record now improves to 15-2 on the season, 11-1 in the Clover Belt East Conference. They were led in scoring by Allie Shanegarth, who finished with 14 points. Also in double digits for the Warriors tonight was Bella Opelt as she knocked down 11. After that, it was 5 for Amelia Trunkel off the bench. 3 different players with 3 points apiece, Jaden Barth, Emma Mosley, and Taryn Stockheimer. And 2 points apiece for Kayla Oldham and Parker McDonald. 18 for 29 from the charity stripe for the Warriors, shooting 62% and turning it over unofficially 10 times. For the Assumption Royals, 1 girl in double digits tonight, and that was Jessie Grundhofer, who finished with 10 points. Maddie Bone had 8. She needed 13 to hit 1,000, came up just 5 points short. She was, I know, very disappointed that she wasn't able to get those 1,000 points here at home tonight. And 6 points apiece for Kendall Schmidt and for Izzy Youngworth. So the Royals banged up, nicked up, missing 2 starters and 1 key member off the bench. So hopefully they can get a little bit healthy here as we start to make the stretch drive towards the playoffs. Royals from the charity stripe were 8 for 14 for 57%, and I had them down for 13 turnovers. So that's going to wrap things up here from Assumption High School tonight as the Royals come up short by the final of 43-30. Just a reminder, I'll be right back here on Friday night. This time it'll be with the boys as they will be getting set to take on the Blue Jays of Athens from the Merriwood North Conference. So I want to say a great big thank you to Trevor Zaleski for all of his work next to us here high atop Assumption High School. Don Chesborough doing a great job engineering our broadcast back in the studios. Gene Delisio for his help at halftime as well. So for all of our sponsors, this is Randy Paul saying so long, everybody, as you've been listening to Assumption Royal Basketball here, AM 1320 WFHR.